Ethiopia is a country in East Africa, here. But I'm way over here. So I've come to an Ethiopian restaurant to get the lowdown on their food. And I've heard that they don't eat with any cutlery. How is that even possible? And just think of all the time you'd save not washing dishes. Oh, hey, I'm Avery. You must be Mohammed.
Nice to meet you, my
Nice
friend.
to meet you. So this is the Ethiopia house. Are you from Ethiopia?
Yes, I am.
So what language do they speak there?
Well, Ethiopia has more than 80 languages.
80 languages? I only have one.
A lot of people are surprised when they hear that.
Whoa.
But out of those 80 languages, Amharinya is a widely spoken language.
Amharinya. And how do you say Avery is a great cook?
Every room ይሰራል.
Every room ይሰራል.
Yeah, it's close enough.
So is it true you guys don't eat with utensils?
Yes, it is. A lot of people will be surprised, and your cutlery will be your fingers.
Oh, so how do you eat it then?
Wash your fingers, hands, and cut a little piece of the bread. Dig onto it,
So what
which
kind
is injera.
Is that sort of like crepes or pancakes?
Similar, but different.
What makes those bubbles in it?
The bubbles are formed because of fermentation, a little bit. Yeah.
So you let it sit out for a while?
You have to use yeast or baking powder and let it ferment for a couple of hours.
So how is this different from a pancake or a crepe?
The main difference being, I guess, the flour.
The flour.
Yeah, what we use in this case is millet and barley, but we have a grain called teff, T-E-F-F.
Teff.
Yeah, teff,
Teff flour.
flour. Yeah.
So I use my hands and the injera bread to eat?
Yes, you do.
Injera bread. Hey, Healthmeister. I just found out about this cool new bread called injera. Can you tell me how it's made?
Injera is made with an Ethiopian flour called teff, which has a mild, nutty flavor and has crazy amounts of iron and protein. First, the teff and water are mixed together. Then, the mixture is covered with a cloth and left unrefrigerated for up to 3 days, until it has risen slightly. Now, it's ready for some salt. A large, flat pan is heated with some oil, and the batter is poured in. Injera is made thicker than a crepe, but thinner than a pancake. And remember that you don't flip injera. Once little holes form and the edges lift up, it's done. Set it aside to cool, and it's ready for your next Ethiopian feast.
Thanks, Healthmeister. Looks like it's worth planning ahead for. So, Mohammed, I'm dying to try some Ethiopian food. Do you think we can make something?
With pleasure.
So, what are we gonna make?
We're gonna make what we call timatim futfut.
Timatim fitfit.
Yes, sir.
So how do we do it?
As you see, we have peppers, jalapeno, tomatoes, onions, lemon, and a bit of salt.
Salt. And what's this?
And you have chickpeas powder.
Chickpea powder. And of course we have our injera bread.
The injera is what we're gonna use to make a salad.
So what do I do?
We already done it here, but you're gonna take some of the pepper and crush them, either manually with a hand or with a blender.
Okay.
Same with the onion and the same with the tomatoes.
So we're already done that.
We're gonna cheat and use cutlery, not to eat, but to mix. You're gonna take a little piece of the onion.
Some onions.
Yeah, some onions, as much as, yeah.
Spoonful. Okay.
A little bit of the
Jalapeno
crushed
peppers?
jalapenos. You can put more if you like the heat.
Maybe I'll put some. Yeah.
2 portions of that to make it.
2?
Yeah.
Make it tomatoey.
Yes. And then you're gonna cut the lemon, careful. And what we're gonna do is gonna squeeze some.
And you want to squeeze a lot of lemon?
A lot of people like it, just half a lemon is good enough, but if you like more lemony taste, you can put more. And now you're gonna put a little bit of the chickpeas.
Chickpea powder.
Yeah.
So how much of this do we put?
Just a little bit to give it that
That much?
spice, yes. And then you're gonna put a little bit of salt,
Just a pinch?
a pinch, yeah. Now, what we do is we're gonna mix it. So we're gonna need a little bit of water. Okay, that's it. You mix it. You're gonna take the injera, cut it as how you want it, little piece. Yeah. And you're gonna chop it up. Cut small piece with your hands. That's the fun part of it. Yes. And then you're gonna mix it.
This looks awesome. So the holes in the injera really absorbed all the stuff in it. They're like sponges.
So do you wanna give it a try?
Yeah, do I just use my hands?
Yes, as long as they're clean.
Yeah. Always clean my hands. Mmm, that's really good. And It's not really that hot either. And the chickpeas just kind of add like a spice to it. So why vegetarian dishes?
Vegetarian dishes are good for your health and tastier and easier to prepare.
Can we try some of those?
Sure. These are some of the vegetarian dishes.
What's that one?
This is split peas, lentils, chickpeas, collard green, green bean, and salad.
Can we eat these?
Yes. Bring a piece of the injera from there. That's cut in half.
Take a whole one?
Take a whole one. Take a piece one. You're gonna cut a little piece of injera, as big as you want, small as you want, and
Try and dip it in.
dip it in, and pick it up, and in.
Mmm. Mmm. I gotta try all of these.
Oh my, I didn't think you was gonna finish all that.
Mmm. Thanks, Mom, and thanks for an amazing meal, and thanks for teaching me about a new flat food, too.
It was my pleasure, and I have a little injera for you to show your family and friends.
Oh, thank you. Matt and Lily are gonna love this. See you later, Mom.
No problem, bye.